Hi guys, hello everybody. Please come in, like and share please as you come in. Welcome everybody, welcome everyone. Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. Please as you come in, like the video and share please. Guégalo, 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 guégalo. Please come in guys, like and share the video. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. I'm literally celebrating because it's +1 for Bella. Secretary Canto. Thanks for liking. Please share and invite, please. BTV, first in the house. Yes, sis, you're first in the house. Welcome, welcome. I see you. Take a newest debunker in the building. Welcome, I see you. G can doubt my darling sis. Welcome. Please like the video as you come in. Hey, please like as you come in. Madame Yoro, Nana Chocolate, my chocolate beautiful sis. Eh, eh, eh. Let's enjoy the music as we come in, guys. Please like and share, like, share, please. Lele, Lele. Yes, B. Let's enjoy the mutumbo. Tabutu kiamboro, segete kankia. Segete kankuru. Segete kanchuku. Please share, guys. I just love this song, even for the fact that it's not just a barefoot song, but the artist is actually my namesake. Como sota lele. Yes, B. Segete kanko, kabutu kia, borutu kankia. Never. Please, as you come, like the video, share the video, my darlings. Guégalo, guégale, guégalo, guégale, guégalo, guégale, guégalo. Nana Chocolate, I see you're having a potential suitor, sis. But they need to come and see us, the special sisters. Nola Mina, my my namesake. Mama, welcome. I see you. Segate Kanchigo. Another. Another. Yonta ele. Yalom. Maybe too like take 'em. I know you too like take 'em. Sandali, Lily, Sandali, Lily. Welcome, guys. Let's just be welcoming as you come in. For those who haven't liked the video, like the video. If you can share, I will appreciate a sharing, please. I'm not seeing all the dance move, guys. Come on. Are you guys not feeling the vibes? Let's vibe together. What's happening? Where all my girls? Where all my boys? Exactly, Nana. Billy needs to come and see us, the special sisters. We'll start immediately after this. Voila. That's what I'm talking about, US Iboka. That's what I'm talking about, sis, Jake and Dawn. That's what I'm talking about. I want to make sure we are on the same page. Our energy level is aligned and we are feeling good and ready to go. So welcome everybody. Welcome to Bella Fountain TV. I'm Bella, your host. And if you're new to this channel, because I know we have few new subscribers, so for all the new subscribers, I want to welcome you all. I want to thank you all for subscribing, for finding this channel interesting and educative. And please, as you join us, don't forget to tap on that notification bell. So, thanks, Jacob. That's what I want to hear. So tap on that notification bell and select all, so whenever I am live or I drop a video, you will not miss a thing. And for you all, my loyal brothers and sisters who keep returning every single week, I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you for everything you do, for your continuous support, motivation, encouragement, and love. I thank you guys so much. So for the new people, as you all know, we respect each other here on this platform. No point is discarded as long as you put your point through respectfully. Okay, so we welcome every single opinion. Today is a special show. It's a special show because this is the show I'm going to do. This weekend is my birthday, so I'm not going to be holding a show on Thursday because I'm really busy doing some 1 or 2 things. So I decided today would be the show for the week. So I'm actually doing my celebration with you guys today, as well as doing our usual educative topic. So it's a double whammy that we're having today. So please, as you come in, like the video, share the video, and invite more people to join us. Today's topic is going to be a personal one because I'm doing a self-reflection for the past year. And I'll be talking about rape, which is an issue or topic that has been coming up or cropping up every single time. US Debunker, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. That has been coming up like on our social media space so often nowadays. And I would also touch on apology and acceptance, which is something because we've had a recent apology and we've had like differences in opinion with regards to the apology and how people should react towards apologies and things like that. So we are going to be touching on this. So please take a seat, grab your glass of wine, and let's have this great show together. So first of all, I will talk about apology and acceptance. So the reason why, you guys know, we always talk about, I found these results. Oh, sorry guys. We always talk about, let me make sure I'm seeing the charts. Okay, good. Yeah. Please like as you come in and share if you can. I would appreciate that, please. Oh, I haven't tagged my silent watchers. I know there are people in the background watching and supporting me. I thank you all so much for being there and supporting your own sister, your own daughter. Thank you all so, so very much. What? Okay, sis. Anything. Thanks, Nana. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you. So thank you, my silent watchers. So then, let's talk about, as you guys know, we always pick things that are happening in our community, and we talk about it and pick out 1 or 2 lessons learned and share our thoughts on it. So the first thing I want us to talk about will be on apology. Before, let me, actually, I'll put on the show number. I'm just going to put the show number there. So as we go along, if anyone wants to call, they can call. While I type in the show number, please like and share the video if you can. Okay. I need to know this number off by heart. Oh, geez. 447 415 16 8423. That's 447 415 415 168 423 423. Sorry guys, I'm just going to pin the show number and then we can start. That's it. That's it. I will only drink wine on the weekend. Okay, sis. Join me to drink the wine over the weekend. Yeah. So let's talk about, the first thing we should talk about, or I feel we should discuss, will be the apology and acceptance. How we receive apology, what is expected of people, both the person, the offender and the offended. So as we all know, I was on the Queen Mother show, as well as many of you guys were there to watch her as she apologized to the people that she's actually hurt in our community. So I watched that video, and to be honest with you guys, I feel like her apology was coming from the heart. Yvette Mocha, my sweet baby sis, thank you. Thank you, darling. How are you guys doing? You're my prince. Thank you. It's good to see you, sis. Good to see you. So I watched, I listened, because sometimes people talk, the words do not mimic their body language, but I watched that young girl express herself, feeling so remorseful. That was my second time of watching her show, like sitting and watching. I've stumbled on her channel 1 or 2 times, but that was the first time I've literally watched her show as well, sis. So I watched her, and I can tell, my own opinion, okay, her apology was coming from the heart. That was somebody who was genuinely ready to apologize. Somebody who's come to terms with her circumstances and was ready to make a U-turn. That's how I feel. Okay, and that's how an apology should be done. Personally, I'm one of those people that I don't believe that to apologize, you must say, I am sorry. For me, it's the actions that matter. The actions for me matters the most. The actions for me matters the most. And that's why For example, I'll give an example. My own very brother, Big Boutiques. I know there was a time where he was, yeah, his opinions or views were not in alignment with my opinions and views. And when I realized that he was actually having a transformation in the way he vlogged and the way he presented himself, I started following and watching him. Okay. And I know some people would say, oh, he needs to apologize and say sorry. But that's just me. People have their own opinion. People have different way of approaching things. So for me, it's the action that speaks louder, that resonates with me. If I see, because there are many people here, we all know people who've said, I'm sorry, and then we believe they're sorry, and then they go back and they do worse. They go back and they do worse things. Okay, and that's why for me, it's the action that matters. Match the action with the words. Match the action with the words. So, but then when somebody is comfortable to say, I'm sorry, it's also welcome, because for some people, they want to hear that I am sorry. People want to hear I am sorry. And Queen Mother said that. And last wife of Power Colombia, welcome, darling. I see you. Thanks for joining. I think it's probably your first time here. If I'm correct. If this is your first time, thank you so much for joining us, and special shout out to you. Thank you. So as much as she's apologized, okay, it's now left for whoever she's offended or she hurt in her course of vlogging and whatsoever, to accept the apology or to reject it. But as you know, personally, as a Christian, as a positive person, and somebody who is very hopeful, looking at things very from an optimistic point of view. Oh, always behind. That's what I mean, my silent watchers, you see. Last one of Power Colombia said he or she is always behind. So you see, that's what I mean, my silent watchers. I appreciate you all so much. So much. So it's up to the offended to decide to accept or not to accept. Some people have forgiven her. Others are still saying they need time to process it. Because remember, when somebody hurts you, there are times, that's why when we go to this topic of rape, we will talk a lot about it, because when people get hurt, they reach a certain point where they block that pain. And so when they are reminded of it, it's like a fresh start. It's like starting all over again for those people. And that's probably the case with some of the people that my younger sister, Queen Mother, has actually hurt. And they have every right to take their time to process and heal in order for them to have that genuine and honest acceptance with regards to her apology. Exactly, Sis Jinken. That's why I subscribe to his channel. So we cannot push people. As much as we pray and we hope that they will accept her apology, we cannot force people to move on. We move on, we heal differently. And it's the same with accepting that apology. But there's something that I want to tell my sisters and my brothers. The most important thing about apology is it's about forgiving someone when they apologize to you. I'm hoping they can take their time, to accept the apology, but please don't deny an apology. Do not reject an apology, especially if you feel like this person is genuine. I know how painful it must have been for you, but please have an open heart. Have the heart to listen, to understand, to accommodate, because apology is more for the offender than it is for the offender. I always say that it's more for the offended than it is for the offender, because when you forgive, you release yourself of all the pain and the burden. Because what happens is you're hanging on to anger and pain, and when you do that, it's almost like you're still giving control or power of your life, your emotion and your feelings to that person who actually hurt you. That's how I look at things. By hanging on, Juicy, my juiciest sis of them all. Welcome, sis. I see you. Thank you. Thanks for joining. So when you forgive, you take away control, you take away that power that was given to that person, because that person's action was controlling your emotions, your thoughts, and sometimes your actions. Because when we are angry with people, we go out of our way to want to maybe pay back and do things that are not of our nature to do. So as much as we want to take our time to heal, please, let's have an open heart, an open mind to forgive, because the healing is beneficial to us, the offended, than it is even for the person who actually offended us. We want to be in a society or community where we can be happy, we can, you don't necessarily have to be best buddies. You just have to be comfortable. You just have to feel, relaxed among one another. That's the kind of community we want to build. A community that I can feel comfortable to, relay a problem to Nana Chocolate, and she will not judge me. A community where when I'm crying, everybody rallies behind me and hugs me. And when I'm happy, everybody joins in celebrating. So please, and even the thing that actually struck me the most with Queen Mother's apology, she made a statement. She made a statement, and that statement stuck with me. She said, I'm not going to say, it's not word verbatim, but it's, I'm paraphrasing. It's almost in line of the files that she had, the things that she was vlogging about people were given to her by their closest friend. Do you guys actually understand, or how does that sound hearing that? Big Sweet Something, welcome, darling. I see you. Welcome. Please, as you come in, like the video and share the video. She actually stated that most of the files that she vlogged, the people that she vlogged and heard, their files were given by their friends, closest friends. That is scary. That is scary. I was literally, it actually sent chills down my spine. I had goosebumps when I heard that young girl say that. What's that telling us? What is that telling us? Last wife of Colombia. Yeah, so it's Big Sweet Something. I know I was seeing on Miss J show, one or two profiles were actually saying, or should I say profiles? No, let me stop that. One or two profiles were actually saying, call my name, call my full name. Sometimes it's hard to call the full names, it's very hard. Like literally the mouth is so heavy to call those names. That's just the simple truth. It's like when you're typing, when you're texting someone, and you can actually rage on a text more than you would verbally. So that's just how it is. Jean Kendon said, that's why I always say people should stop bringing fights and misunderstanding with their friends to social media. It absolutely says, absolutely, because people are trying to settle their scores, and they're using innocent people, manipulating those people, giving them chicken change, making promises so that they can fight their dirty battles. And not everybody can resist it, as it was the case with Queen Mother. Not everyone can resist it. Some people, they can hold it just for long, but they will give in. And she did. And she did. So just listening to her say the fire was given by your close friend or a friend tells us that we have people, we have to start thinking about the people we associate with. The people, the circle of friends that we have around us. The things we share with people that we call friends. Or how vulnerable we are with these people that we call so-called friends. Greener pasture in the building. My sis, in whom I'm well pleased. Thank you, sis. I see you. Welcome, welcome. Exactly, Jenkins sis. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it. I don't know if that was the case with Queen Mother, but we know of cases. We know of cases. That's why I said be careful. Not everybody, even the Bible said, not everyone that calls me Lord, Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of God. Let me go into international boss ladies. I'm tearing a little bit now. It's not everyone who says Lord, Lord, Lord will enter the kingdom of God. And it's the same. It's not everybody that calls you friend, 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 or everybody that is next to you or sitting in front of you or sitting by you that is your friend, or that you should call friend. Because like I said on my last video, some of those people are taking the front seat or the front row in your little palace or your space, not because they love you or they want to clear the path for you. Letting go, welcome sis, I see you. Not all of them. Some of them are there to watch you fall, sink to the ground. That's a typical example of what Queen Mother said during her apology. Some people come, we hear of rainy days. These rainy days, some people come to you because they want to pick their rainy days to nail you, to put the last nail on your coffin. How does it benefit you when you pay for your friend to be insulted? How does it benefit you when you try to drag somebody down to make yourself feel good or look good? How can you do that? What do you gain? What do you gain when you destroy somebody's reputation? What do we gain when we cook up stories about a fellow brother or fellow sister? What do we gain from that? Ajon Mashfire, welcome, welcome, our newest repentant. Welcome, darling, I see you. Auntie Titi, my sweetest Auntie 237. Welcome, Auntie Titi. What do we gain? What do we gain? Even those people who go as far as, spiking their friend's drink or dropping a portion of something to terminate or eliminate a friend. What do you benefit from that? How do you benefit from taking away someone's life? Even if you go into that person, for women, if you take that person's wife, a husband, or take that person's mansion, you can never have the happiness or the joy that that person was having. You can never. Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. I just think the baby's awake. I'm just going to give something to pacify her. Sorry guys, I had to pacify the baby. Auntie Titi says since morning when I no come live, evening time, all place done busy. Yes, so Auntie Titi, it's okay. We share the space. We share the space, Auntie Titi. Work, Auntie Titi. Oh, you know we have to do this thing based on availability. Yeah. What do we actually gain? What do we actually gain when we do all those things? And there's something I also want to talk about, the silent voice. The silent voice. What do I mean by the silent voice? Queen Mother also stated that she sat back, she reflected. So that reflection, the moment you're sitting and reflecting, that's the time you're having the silent voice. Even when you're not reflecting and you're about to do something, take an action or embark on a journey, you have voices that you hear. You have the positive, you have the negative. You have, the positive can either overpower the negative or the negative can overpower the positive. You have conflicting voices in your head. Something telling you not to do it, that this is not the right thing to do. And the other voice is telling you, go on, do it, Bella, do it, do it, do it. Nothing is going to happen to you. As human beings, that's just natural for us to have that feeling, and even when we do something, and we sit back after we've already, committed a crime, or we've actually done something that's against our values and principles, we sit back. And that's the most time that you would hear those little voices, talking to you. What have you done, Bella? What did you do to yourself? Is that the way you were raised? Why did you have to do that? That's when these voices are, very powerful. That's when we hear them the most. But those voices have been speaking to us from day one, even before we started doing what we're doing, but we ignored it. And in Queen Mother's case, she said, I'm just using this as an example for us to learn. This is a typical example for us to learn, okay? I have no hard feelings against Queen Mother. I see, to be honest, somebody, asked for forgiveness. Personally, she did not hurt me, but I felt like she was actually hurting her community. So that was the reason why I did not want to associate with her. But she's come out, she apologized, and she wants to make a U-turn. So obviously, I'm going to give her my 100% support. She stated in that same video that she did her apology, she said, circumstances actually made her to sit and think and reflect. And then she decided to change and do better with her life. And the main thing was the ill health of her mother. The ill health of her mom. Her mom is sick. That made her sit and think, mom is sick. I should be focusing on her. Life is too short. Why am I spending all my energy and time on things or trivialities when I should be focusing on looking after my mom who is poorly? And that light bulb switched on in her head. And she said, you know what? It's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. But the advice I want to give most people is, not everyone is going to get the chance to reach the state that Queen Mother actually, attained. That stage where you feel like something triggered you so strongly that you have to make a U-turn, because it may just be too late. You may not even be here to make that U-turn. So when we know that we are doing things that are not correct, things that are hurting people. Oh, Auntie Rosemary, welcome, Auntie. Prince Melvin Nation. Gosh, I wasn't seeing the comments. Jinka says, Sheila insulted one of our big sister with so much lies. I wept. This life no balance, child. Let people fear God. All of you supporting that woman, I don't understand you. That's what I mean, sis. Lulu, oh my God, Lulu, welcome. Welcome, Lulu. I see you. I missed you so much. Thanks for coming, sis. I appreciate you. So, not everybody. Oh, my beautiful sis, Hazel Ayok TV. Welcome, sis, our fashionista. Our fashionista in the building. Welcome, sis. I see you look amazing. You look beautiful. That set, that two-piece that you wore. I mean, it was breathtaking. It was beautiful. You look really good. And that color, that turquoise look amazing on you. Really nice, bright colors. That's what we need. That's what we need. So well done, sis. And thank you so much for going out there to support Cameroon Career Women, because you're doing it for all of us women. You did it for the women. You did it for the girl child. You didn't just do it for yourself or for Mobibri. You did it for the girl child and the woman and women as a whole. So thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Muma, peace person. Thank you. So I beg of you, my brothers and my sisters, when you're doing something that you know is not correct, if you know you're hurting somebody, don't do it, or your actions are going to hurt someone. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you probably be doing and thinking, oh, there'll come a time where I will apologize. That person you're hurting may not be here on that day that you give this apology. Imagine if this person is not there to take or receive this apology. This person is going down 6 feet, miserable, sad, feeling betrayed. So please, let's not ignore those voices, those little positive voices talking to us when we are going to embark on journeys that could destroy or ruin lives. Absolutely, you have the right, sis Hazel, you have the right, like I said, sis, you have the right. This is the thing about forgiveness. People process pain differently. People process hurt differently, betrayal differently, okay? And for the person, the offender, even when they apologize, it's up to you to accept the apology. And you have to make sure that when you're accepting the apology, it's coming from the heart. It's coming from the heart. We don't want those apologies that people apologize just because, accept apologies or apologize because they want something in return. And when they achieve that, they turn back to their old ways. So sis Hazel, you have the right to process your pain, your hurt, your disappointment. You have the right to process that. But my only plea with you will be, don't leave it too long, sis. Don't leave it too long. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Oh, what goes around? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Those words mean a lot. I'm trying my best. I just do my little bit. Ah! Kasha in the building. Kasha in the building. Guys, that's Kasha. You guys can see Katarzyna. That's my colleague, my friend, my sister, my Polish sister from I used to say she's my white sister. She's my white sister. You know, I'm her black sister. She's my white sister. She's white sister from black with black parents. Those are my parents, and I'm her black sister with white parents. Those are her parents. So please, let's welcome our sister Kasha in the building. Welcome, Kasha. That's her first time here. Oh, thanks, Kasha. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. You are amazing as well. You're an amazing soul as well. Miss Kim, welcome, darling. I see you. Oh my God. So yes, my only plea would be, sis Hazel, I beg of you, sis. I know they've hurt you. I know they have hurt you so much. you're in pain, take your time to process it, but don't leave it too long. Don't leave it too long, because remember, before you came in, I was saying forgiveness is, beneficial to you, the offended, than it is for the person asking you to forgive them. Because when you don't forgive, right, you are still giving control to the person that hurt you, because you're still harboring on those emotions caused by that person, meaning that person's action is still somehow indirectly impacting your life. So, but then when you let go, you take away power from that person that actually hurt you. The first person, Dive. Oh my God, welcome, sis. How nice to have you here. Thanks for coming. I own my voice. Welcome, darling. I see you. No, Kasha doesn't understand broken English. Kasha doesn't. No, she doesn't. She can't speak pidgin. Auntie Rosemary said, sorry, I'm going to be using this phone. Why do I keep looking on the other phone when I can actually watch this? Auntie Rosemary says, thank you, Bella. I pray God gives the peace she needs to let go when she is ready. Absolutely. So I'm begging of you, my sis Hazel. Pretty Barbie, welcome, sis. I see you. Diva need laptop. Welcome, darling. I see you. I see you. Hot box first daughter. Welcome. Oh my God. Oh my God. My positive family. You guys are so much welcome. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate you all. I can understand only broken Polish. Kasia can understand Dzień dobry. Do widzenia. Dziękuję. Those are my little Polish words I've learned from Kasia. So please, sis Hazel, take your time to forgive, sis, but make sure you let go. I beg of you, find it in your heart to forgive, so that you can also move on and release yourself from that, emotion, that negative emotion. Bella, talk small pidgin. Bella, talk small pidgin. Don't pass the verses. Literally, I find it easy to type in pidgin, but to speak orally is so hard. I can speak, but I'm going to be stuttering. If I have to express myself. Tatamo, no. Welcome, Big. It's been a long time. You've abandoned me. You've abandoned your own Bella. Chai! Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I feel so happy today because I'm literally celebrating my +1, and I'm seeing names that I haven't seen in a while, and I'm seeing new names. So thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate. Today is a special show, honestly. So, and that's why I want to also talk about this. This topic for today is a soul-searching one. It's a soul-searching one. I really want us to speak to our hearts. Speak to our heart as a people, as a community that loves one another, that supports each other. I really want us to do that. That's the gift I want to gift myself and gift my people today. A soul-searching topic. Thank you so much, Lopez Paz. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Bella, grow inside, get. Greener. Greener, you're mad. You're crazy, sis. Oh, my days. I was born in Pernambuco. Believe you me or not, I was born in Pernambuco. I was in Pernambuco up to the age of 7, 8. So I can be rough if I want to be. I can be rough if I want to be. But Time and circumstances have changed your girl Bella a bit. So yes, guys. So please, I really want this topic. I want us to talk and engage, and I want us to leave today feeling light, positive, energized, pumped with that positive energy to spread it around us. Okay, that's my goal for today. That's what I want to achieve today, whatever I do. So that is that about forgiveness, and I really hope that people can forgive, and people, if you know you've offended or hurt someone, make sure you ask for forgiveness, you apologize, and apology should be accompanied with action. It's okay to say I'm sorry, but what's most important is backing that I'm sorry with actions. It's very important. You don't just come and say I'm sorry and people welcome and accept you, and the next minute you're doing the same thing that you used to do before. It even makes you, a more terrible person. Oh, thank you, letting go. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you. Crayfish not David, welcome, sis. I see you. Thank you so much. Thanks to everybody who's been blessing. So please. So that's about forgiveness. I want us to talk about our next topic, which will be Nana chocolate. Nana chocolate. Oh, Nana, you remember there was a time Villa Mama was talking about Mimi Chirac in the building, my beautiful sis, my fine sis. Catalina 123, welcome. Oh, Mimi, you and I can't believe you and I belong to the same alumni. That makes it even special, sis. Welcome, and thank you so much as well. You looked graceful, you looked elegant, you looked effortless, you look fantastic when you attended CCWA. Thank you, sis, for always being there. Your actions are going to, impact the life of the girl child, impact the lives of women all over Cameroon and worldwide. Debunker Spider-Man, Muma, you're not late, Muma. Welcome, G Signal. Please, as you come in, like the video and share the video. So I want us to talk about rape. That's our next topic here. So the reason why I'm talking about rape is because we hear that a lot on our social media street. And I find that Ama TV, welcome, sis. I see you. Welcome. I find it that some people feel that they can use this word rape, they can just throw that word out there carelessly. It's a very serious word. And it's a very serious or heinous crime. And so when people want to use the rape card, they have to be very, very careful. I've watched, a few shows. People talk about rape, and this person was raped, and the rape was questionable, and this and that. But when it comes to rape, that's a topic I don't want to mess with. Tata Monono was in Belgium. Oh my God. Thank you, Big. Thank you so much. You all know what that's going to do to the girl child and women as a whole. Thank you so much for being there to support that cause. It's about the girl child. It's about empowering, elevating, the girl child, making sure that the woman has a voice in society, closing the educational disparity between the boy child and the girl child. So thank you so much. Thank you. So when we talk about rape, we have to be very serious, because it's a crime that should not be made light of for no reason. Okay, and this topic today is actually influenced by a case that happened in Cameroon, unfortunately, in Yaoundé, in a school in Yaoundé. And I listened, and I actually watched Melogist, and she talked about this topic, and I was shocked. I was so shocked. It's about a teacher who actually slept with about 60 of his students. A teacher who slept with about 60 of his students. Bobola and Pepe, welcome, sis. I see you. Welcome, welcome. When I heard about this story, I was shocked to my core. I was shocked. A teacher who slept with about 60. Yes, letting go. Yes, 60 of his students. Principal, I see you, darling. When you think about that, as a parent, your first thought is you want to pounce on this teacher. You want to pounce on this teacher. Because the teachers are meant to protect the kids, the students. In the absence of their parents, the teachers are like their second parents. And they are meant to protect these kids because they are minors and they are, classified as vulnerable people that these teachers are meant to mentor and protect and guard and guide. It is so sad that those same people who are meant to be custodians of those students are violating those students. Please like the video as you come in. Princess Bella, that story, no. Me self, even when my friend was asked to follow up that story, she says she cannot, that she will use hate. Exactly. 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 Saints, welcome, darling. I see you. Please like the video as you come in. You know, first of all, you have pedagogically, you're not meant to establish any form of relationship with your student. Pedagogically, you're not meant to. Pikin for Jesus, Joel, welcome, darling. I see you. Support Pikin, welcome, sis. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're not meant to have any relationship with your student because you're violating. You're violating. You're violating your oath as a teacher. And I'm going to use my example, Mimi, for those of you who've been to boarding school. Parents need to understand this. You know, in boarding school, I always say this. In boarding school, some parents have the tendency to place their children in the care of a particular teacher, place their daughter in the care of a particular male teacher. You know, with the hope that this teacher is going to look after these kids. Very often, these teachers are very good. They look after these kids. But sometimes they exploit the situation because they know these kids are so vulnerable. These kids are naive and they take advantage of your kids. Being a parent now and looking back, I will do things differently. I don't think personally I would want to put my child in the care of a particular teacher. Personally, I don't think I will do so. I don't think personally I will keep my child in the care, especially a girl child, in the care of a particular male teacher. Because familiarity breeds contempt. Human beings are human beings. There will be situations where this teacher is going to be just with this student, and you know how the devil operates. The little voices that I talked about will start chiming in this teacher's head. You know, there's nobody watching us now. Oh, I'm alone with her. Oh, what if I do this? What will happen? Nobody will hear. You see, teachers from start giving this child sweets, giving this child special preferences or preferential treatments, and this child feels special, and slowly groom this child, and before you know it, your child is in a full-blown relationship with this person who is meant to be their guardian in school. Very often, this is what happens. Very often, this is what happens. It is disgusting, Kasha. It's disgusting. My psychology teacher tried that nonsense to me here in the Western world. You see, that's true. Many of us here can testify. 237 Pepe, welcome, darling. Thank you so much. Many people can testify. I can testify personally. I can testify personally. I've had the experience. I have the experience where the teacher will tell you, that, oh, you know what? I'm only human. This is a teacher who is meant to protect you. I'm only human. I have feelings as well. I know you're my student, but you're a woman. You're a woman now. And if you're dating me, you have all the facilities. You don't have to go to the refectory. Nobody's going to punish you. And I'm going to make sure that you can eat food from home. You don't have to eat food from the refectory. Those things do happen. And I know I have parents here. Yes. That's my own little story I'm sharing. I may not go to detail, but that's the simple truth. It happens. Those teachers will lure your kids. And you guys know how students are. Warm sun for the borders. You know what warm sun is? That period where it's like parents have decided not to visit students. Gary is finished. Your patch corn is finished. Your cabin biscuit is finished. Everything is finished, and you're waiting for the next visiting Sunday. Teachers take advantage of such moments and deal with your kids because they know those kids are vulnerable at that stage. It reminds me of the case of the girl in Nigeria as well. I don't know if any of you actually read it or saw it. Ebe, welcome, sis. I see you. No, you're not too late, Ebe. Mimi Shirak. Panumfi was your caretaker. Panumfi. So Popiki said, thank God say I don't always be me open-minded. So no teacher, no ever try that kind of thing for me. Mostly it's quiet students whom teachers try that rubbish with. Yes. Because they have the way it. The way it. The way it. They do. I don't know if you guys know about the story in Nigeria where the student, the young girl, I told my mother and the teacher refused. Tata Manon, what did you tell your mother? Maybe Tata Manon is saying it happened to them and she told the mom. The mom then, approached the teacher and the teacher refused. They are going to refuse, and parents are bound to believe the teachers because they think maybe this child is mad. And that's something we need to talk as African parents. As African parents, we need to stop. We need to break that cycle of shushing a child, of shushing our kids. We need to break that cycle of, if I'm talking, you don't talk, you be quiet. We need to break that cycle of being dismissive towards our kids. We need to stop that cycle. Because at times our kids may want to tell us about their experiences in the hands of their teachers, but because they are so scared on how we are going to approach or, handle the situation, they will not talk about it. We need to believe them. Jinkendon says we need to believe them. We need to encourage our kids to speak up. We need to encourage our kids to challenge us. Sorry, guys, I'm like Windopes today. My phone, the battery is down. Let me get the charger. Let me get a charger to charge the phone, please. 1 minute. I want to do this show quick because I know Auntie Rosemary has a show. So we finish and we go there. Bella, I will call you to sing a birthday song for you soon. Yes, Miss Kim. Yes, please. Kasha says, never happened to me and my colleagues. Maybe exactly what you said, Annie, we was allowed to speak. Exactly. So that's my Oyibo sister saying they are, you know, the parents allow them to speak. Their parents allow them to express themselves, you know, so they can have easy conversation with their child. So if things like that were to happen, they would quickly report it to their parent. Parents, especially African parents, need to pay attention to the details when it comes to children complaining about their teachers or guardian. Thank you, Joycey. Thank you. Absolutely. And sometimes it's good to let our kids know about the ills, sex, and unholy treatment at a tender age so that they may be, you know, cognizant and alerted if they are being faced with such situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. That sex education, if you haven't watched my video about African parents and sex education, I plead with everybody to go watch that video, because we need to talk about our kids, teach them about boundaries, what is allowed and what is acceptable and what is unacceptable. We need to teach them that. Talk about their body, their, you know, their sexuality, discuss it with them. Our parents may not have done that with us, you know, but we know the importance of discussing such topics or subjects with our kids. You know, I gave an example of that teacher, that this poor girl in a boarding school, you know, she never, the parents never spoke about menstrual cycle or any of such things to the child. And unfortunately for her, she started seeing her period. She started seeing her period and she was having cramps, you know, the menstrual cramps. And unfortunately for her, she was, you know, like I said, the male guardian and the female student. She went and she confided in her male guardian and said to him, that's what's happening to her. She's having these cramps. And the teacher said to her, you know, you're meant to have sexual intercourse with somebody, a male person, to stop you from having these menstrual cramps. And guess what? This child believed it. And this teacher took advantage of this girl, slept with her, violated this child. Because up here she thought, oh, the teacher is doing me a favor. Naivety and ignorance. African parents, please, we need to start talking and educating our kids about, you know, sex. It's very important. If we don't teach them, they will hear from outside. Someone else is going to teach them and maybe teach them the wrong things. Oh, thanks, Ebe. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Somebody's going to tell them otherwise. Like this teacher who said to the student, you need to sleep with somebody for the menstrual cramp to stop, and took advantage of this girl. The same like the case in Nigeria. The student who actually lost her life, and it's only when she passed on that autopsy actually found out that she had condoms stuck in her. She had condoms stuck. Oh, Life with Emma class, my beautiful baby sis, welcome. I hope you're feeling much better, darling. I know you're actually poorly. So you hear of these cases all the time. You give your child, you allow a child in the care of somebody you call a custodian. they violate that child. We need to sit down as African parents, have the, oh yes, speaking for George Jesus, that happened in Nigeria. That happened in Nigeria. Thank you, mom of two boys. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay. Tyra for confusion. Welcome, darling. I see you. Thank you so much. Oh, it's good to know you're feeling better, Emma. We need to sit down and talk about, sex and things with our kids. We cannot be shy. When they come back from holidays, we talk to them about it. Explain to them the importance of setting boundaries, because the more you talk about do sexual education with your kid, they feel comfortable to talk to you about their experiences, and then you can better guide them in their sexual adventure. You can better guide them. We have that impression that when you talk sex with your kids, they are likely to go and start doing it, or go to be adventurous. But no, sometimes when you talk to them about it, if anything, they already know too much about it. They find no excitement to want to go and find out more about it, to experiment. When you talk to them about it, oh, my mom already said it, my dad already said it, we know much about it. What is in it that we need to know? Whereas it's like when you put a poster, think about it, you put a poster up. I remember back in the days, Uniboya, they will put a poster around the amphitheaters, and to get students' attention, they will write there, "Do not read." And as soon as they write "do not read," everybody wants to read. It's the same. If you say to a child, "Oh, don't do it," if you do, if a boy touches you, pam, you'll be pregnant. If you try it, you'll be pregnant. That child will go to try to see if truly, if a boy should touch her, she's going to get pregnant. That's just the simple truth. That's what our parents used to tell us. When you want to talk about sex, that's the only thing that will scare us away and say, if you try it, you will carry it. You will carry, if you try it, especially on your period. You'll be pregnant if a boy should touch you if you're on your period. More so, sometimes the perpetrators can be family members who pretend to love and care for the kids. Yes. Yes. And we know of cases that families would protect the perpetrator because they want to save the family name. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Families want to protect the family image and ruin the life of a vulnerable boy or vulnerable girl. We need to remember, guys, we need to remember, when it comes to rape, it's not just about the girl child. Somebody said something. Democracy Parliament said, Bella Fountain. That's something I never discussed with my daughters. Trust. Please, sis, Mama, you have to. As much as it's uncomfortable to do it, I think you should discuss it with them, because I appreciate my friend's mother discussing it with me, because my mom never discussed that with me as well. She never discussed it. And that's what I'm saying. If my mom hear me say sex on social media, she'll probably carry her hand on her head. Oh my God, no, don't say that. Why are you saying that? That's just... Thank God she's not on YouTube. Thank God she's not on social media, wherever or whatever. Because if my mom should hear me talk about sex, she will be stunned. She'll be, in fact, shocked to the core. She will be. And that's that typical African parent mentality that we, parents of nowadays, need to break that chain, that trend. We need to break it. We need to. Juicy said, had no idea it was a birthday, Bella. Live life and longer as you keep aging beautifully. Oh, thanks, Juicy. The actual day is on Saturday. This is my celebratory show with you all, because I won't have any other show until after the birthday. So yes. So this is my birthday celebration show with you all, my lovely, lovely fountainers. Yes.
So rape is not only about you know, a male perpetrator against a female. Rape can be a female perpetrator against a male as well. You know, we see it, we hear it a lot. Young boys crying about all women, you know, forcing them to actually perform, you know, certain sexual things on them. Pa Colombia in the building, my sexiest in-law in 237. I see you. Welcome. Simple Sandy. Welcome, darling. I see you. My mother and my stepfather did that to me and my younger sister. So Tata Monono is saying they talk to them about sexual education. You know, you see? Oh, thank you, Simple Sandy. Bella, please be my lawyer too. Oh, Greener. I can be your anything, Greener. I can be your anything, Greener, but definitely not your sexual partner. Definitely. That I can't do. Or I can't go and quarrel somebody for you. So you hear of it, and also it can still be between a man against another man. You hear about men, you know, like I said, gender is male or female. Sex can be, if people identify, you know, these days, I mean, sex is like when you're a man or woman, but gender, people have different genders these days. And you can see me, I'm Bella here, but I can be a trans. I can be Bella here. You guys see me as Bella, you know, all dressed up, geared up nicely in this pink dress. But Kasha is laughing. Yes, I can be anything, but definitely a sexual partner or to go and kill somebody. So I can be a woman here. You can see me all geared up as a woman, but inside I know I am a man. So you can be giving me your little girl to look after, not knowing that I'm there pounding and pouncing on this little girl. So parents, we need to look out for those signs, the telltale signs. The telltale signs we need to look out for. It doesn't matter if it's male against female or female against male or male against male or female against female. Rape is rape. Rape is rape. And we often underestimate. Greener, you're laughing. We often underestimate the impact that rape has on a child. We often underestimate it. And so we have to be looking at some of those signs, because when we see those signs, don't ignore them, especially when it comes to our kids. We have to look for those signs. When a child suddenly becomes so withdrawn, you start wondering what is happening. What's going on? What's going on? I just need to read. Actually, I'm just going to read so I don't miss anything. Some of the signs, you know, the symptoms or the devastating consequences of rape on any person, male or female. I just need to read this because I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so some of the symptoms that or the traumatic symptoms that you have from victims or survivors of rape will be intense fear. They're always afraid. They're always scared, and that's because of their experience, the horrific experience that they've had before. They always have flashbacks. Those are people who have nightmares. You see people having nightmares constantly, screaming in the middle of the night when they're asleep, because they're having those dark moments of their experiences, you know, in the hands of the perpetrator. You have people who have low self-esteem because they feel like they are filthy. The perpetrator has taken away their dignity. They feel like the perpetrator has taken away their dignity. They feel filthy. Some of them actually block the whole, ordeal. Some of them block the whole ordeal. They don't want to think about it. That's why you will see a woman will leave and then have a breakdown, literally go through rape, maybe as when she was a teenager or when he was a teenager, a man, and they only have their post-traumatic stress disorders when they are adults, because some of them have blocked it. Some of them literally block it so they don't think about it at all, because it brings back painful memories. But that's not the best way to deal with it, because it will definitely come back to haunt them. That's why they break down at a certain age in life, because you have to process that experience in order to have proper healing. You have to process it. You have to process. Some people have like lack of trust. People don't trust anymore, because remember, like I said, in the case of these students, they were given in the actually placed in the care of teachers, custodians. They trusted this person that they were going to look after and protect this child, whereas they were giving them to a monster, somebody that was going to destroy the child or children. So these kids are going to grow up knowing that they cannot trust anyone around them, because the same persons that they trusted have turned around to hurt them. That's why a lot of people who've been or survivors of rape, they struggle to trust in their relationship, be it romantic or just a friendship relationship. They really find it hard to trust. Really hard to trust. And some other signs can be loss of appetite. Some people, they go through it, they are traumatized, they can't eat, and the next thing, before you know it, they become anorexic, or they're suffering from bulimia. Some of them actually, they pretend that it never happened just because they're in denial. They pretend that it never happened because they are in denial. They are in denial. So we need to look for signs like this and help the people or survivors of rape. Because most of the times as Africans, we feel like the kids need to get over it. The survivors just need to get over it. We don't have the necessary support that we can channel. Or we're having a call. We have a call. Hello. Good evening, sis. How are you? Do you want to be on the show? Okay, let me put just a minute, please. You're on the show, sis. You can talk.
Okay. I want to contribute and say this topic today, it seems like my topic.
Wow.
My topic, it touched me so much.
Oh my God. Oh my God, sis, please don't. Oh my God, please don't, sis, please. I beg of you.
Because I was one of the victims.
Oh my God.
I'll be one of the victims. Wait. It's still way. The mommy go come on married to leave you. Carry go live off for neighbor.
Oh my God. It's okay, sis.
It's one of the victims.
It's okay, sis.
But I want just tell any mommy say, take care for your girl, especially your girl child. Take care for your girl child. I just gather my courage because I hope, say, as I talk so, at least I could feel relief.
Yes.
My mind.
Yes, sis.
My mind will go.
Yeah.
I've been abused when I did 8 years.
8 years, that's what I'm talking about. And you blocked it.
8 years. No one time, not time.
Oh my God.
So, it's not easy for my mother. When you wife when I get picking them, even married finish the house, you want to take care and get picking. take your game picking, go with them. Maybe you chop na red oil gari or na red oil rice, maybe they begin chop with you. I did come out of my own experience, even though I don't be a woman.
Yeah.
Even though I don't be a woman, but it's not easy for me to get it right because
of the experience.
Because of what I went through.
It is well,
So
sis. Oh my God. It's okay, sis. It's okay. Sis, please be strong. I beg of you. Don't cry, sis. Okay, sis. Okay. Wow. Wow. We talk about these things. We talk about them. We really don't understand until somebody, I may not know this caller personally, but just for the fact that this person has been with us, has been with me, it feels like I'm listening to a sister talk to me about their experience. And it breaks my heart because I can only imagine the pain that she's been going through for years. And as an African child, who do you turn to talk to? Who do you tend to talk to? Because even sometimes when the kids try to explain it or talk about this, these kids are labeled. You're even discarded and say you're cheap. You're the one that gave yourself to this man. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to rape. This is a victim of rape. This is a woman, somebody who suffered it at the age of 8. It's still breaking down today. African parents, please. We need to start talking to our kids. We need to be more protective of our kids. And you know, I would not be surprised if this, my dear sister, has never opened up to any family member, not even to her mother. And I'm happy that she was able to nurse the courage to call today, because just her saying that it relieved her of some of the burden. That's the reason why we do shows like this. Just her talking and letting off some of that pain, that agony that she's been going through for goodness knows how many years. I'm holding myself. I'm holding myself. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute, please. Hello, sis. Do you want me to put you on again? Okay, 1 minute. That's our previous caller, please, guys. Yeah, go on, sis. You're on.
Yeah. I just want to take this courage for talk, even though I get pain, but I want to just take the courage. My first rape when I did 8 years, it was not easy. I've been in hospital almost 1 month.
God.
Yeah. Living with a stepmother. Before you want come, they don't take me to hospital. And so the boy run for me. So, you know, when you're a real mother, no be some stepmother they be good, so one they no be good.
Yeah.
So it's not easy for say you be raped. So I'm not ever wait to get the air out. Apart my man, What tell you, and I want to talk to Mama.
Oh my God.
I talk to my husband, say, I beg, say, that's this wait way I passed through for my childhood. I'm the last girl.
Oh my God.
I'm the second born. I'm the last girl. I suffered rape twice in my life. What it made me today, for me to take in is the problem.
God.
Yeah. And they beg me parents them. May God don't bless them. I know as I talk so bad, I know God will bless me too one day.
God will bless you, sis. God will bless you. God will bless you, sis. Yes, God will bless you, sis. Please be strong.
God will bless me too one day.
God will bless you, sis.
For their picking.
Yes.
God will bless them.
God will bless you, sis.
When they know their picking and when they talk to them, even time when my period become, I know became best way be educate me for my period. I stop my period. I let see blood. I go talk about table and say, Mommy, I don't see blood, I don't sleep on no man. But I don't begin no man way educate me. I don't begin best way educate me. I don't begin that. My parents put eye for their picking. May they educate their picking so that may their picking they don't go through. When me, I go through. And the beg God say, anytime when bless me, my picking me, give me the strength. Even about 300 years, we will bless me.
He will bless you.
Make it bless me, even one.
He will bless you. God will bless you, sis. There's no barrenness in the land of God. There's no barrenness. There's no barrenness, sis. You are blessed. You are highly favored. You are blessed. He will bless you with the fruit of the womb. He will bless you with the fruit of the womb because barrenness is not your portion. Barrenness is not your portion. Sis, I pray that you find the strength just by you talking and releasing some of this anger. You're already healing. It's your healing process. And that's one of the things this is what we're talking about, the psychodynamic therapy. This is you having to understand how this has affected you, releasing some of that pain by talking about it and accepting that it's happened and you've moved over. You're taking a different leaf in your life and you have to stay strong, sis. You have to remain positive. And for no reason should you ever blame yourself because you literally did not put yourself in that position. It happened. You were vulnerable and some idiot took advantage of your vulnerability.
Yes.
Okay. And you don't have to blame because most of the time you want to blame yourself as a child. You're thinking, I shouldn't have gone to see this uncle. Don't blame yourself for whatever. It does not matter. Even when you're an adult, you still see your child, your baby self. You see your baby self and you want to put the blame on yourself. Oh God, disconnect this internet. Sorry guys, I'm going to call the caller again. I'm going to call our sister because we had a connection problem there. I'm going to call our sister. I really want her to talk and feel like she's spoken. Oh God, the connection. God, please. Sometimes we do these shows, guys. Okay, I'll leave it. Hopefully she'll call us back. Yes. Of course, Juicy. Of course, sis. Of course. Of course. Billionaire Mindset, welcome, darling. I see you. I'm so you came in. when it was a very tense moment. Hopefully the caller will nurse the courage to call us again. But we want to just tell that our sister that we are with you in prayers. We are praying for you. God should give you the strength to overcome this, because you cannot, the devil cannot take control over you. You deserve to be happy as a child of God. He's giving you so many things in life, and the devil cannot come to take this away from you. It can literally not deprive you of your happiness. I am so heartbroken. Our sister is calling again, guys. Hello, sis. Hello, sis. Yes, sis. It's okay, darling. Please be strong. Be strong. I really want you to talk, because this is some form of therapy for you as well. Okay? That's why you have the time. Please talk. You have the floor. Sylvia Faith, welcome, sis. Yes, sis, you're on.
Yeah.
Everyone is praying for you. Everyone is saying be strong, sis. Everyone is sending their love. Everybody is saying that you're going to be blessed and that you should remain strong. I will definitely do my best to stay in touch for sure, because that's what, I'm just going to, almost this network is going to make me want to swear. Be strong. Every child is a blessing, sis. Welcome. Please share this video. Please share this video. Share this video, please, guys. I beg of you. These things happen in real life to the people around us. You are having a friend who has gone through it and you don't even know. Sending you hugs. Thank you. Please, guys, let's pump some hearts for our sister. Can you please pump some love for our sister, please? Just pump her some love so she knows, because she's watching, so she knows she's loved. People are around her. We are sending her our virtual hugs. We love her. We'll pray for her. We'll put her in our prayers so that she can overcome this phase in life. She cannot be held in captivity by some moron who has taken away a part of her. She cannot. She cannot. She cannot. Thanks, guys. Be strong, sis. I'm here. You can reach me anytime. You can call me anytime. You can drop a message anytime. If you need somebody to talk to, sis, I am here. I am here. It's reasons like this that make me feel honored and humbled to do shows like this, because it creates a forum for everybody to express themselves and share their experiences. These things are real. Johnny M, welcome, sis. I see you. Be strong, sis. God will bless you with the fruit of the womb. You will carry your own child. You will hear the child of a baby. You will hear the cry of a baby. And I thank God for the supportive husband that you have. That's why they say make your husband a friend that you can talk about everything with this person. Because if she wasn't comfortable enough, she will not open up to her husband to tell him, say, honey, look, this is what I've been through. This is what has happened to me. And that's the reason why we are struggling to have a child. Some women will just hide it and sit and say nothing whatsoever. And they're banging their head left, center, backward, not knowing what is happening. But we pray that the Almighty God will see you through these dark moments and that He's going to reward you with the fruit of the womb. Please, guys, let's talk to our kids' mothers. Please, the Bunkers Parliament, Muma, talk to that child. Talk to your children, African parents. Talk to them, explain to them about rape, explain to them, have this sexual conversation. Thank you, Kasha, with your kids. Make them understand what is the boundaries when it comes to the opposite sex or inappropriate touch. Tata Monono is also sharing her experiences under there. Good gracious. Jesus. My father made me to dislike men till today. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what I mean. When people go through this, they literally, they will detest that sex that actually violated them. They will detest it. The person that they know caused them that pain. Some people struggle to find themselves in relationship. We're having a call from another caller. Hello, sis. Can I put you on the show? Thank you, sis. You're
I want
on.
to contribute on this topic
Yes,
because it's something that is touching each and every one of us, either directly or indirectly.
Yeah.
I will first of all say, as a parent, as a mom, we don't do sleepovers. We don't let our children do sleepovers. I am so open to my girls. I talk to them. They can tell me about everything. And I believe my daughter when she talked to me. I'm pleading with us African parents to be able to listen to our children, to be able to support our children, to create that environment where they can be able to talk to us about anything, everything.
Yeah.
If we do that, no matter who touch them, no matter who pressure them, they'll be so comfortable to talk to us. My husband cannot let my children go and play without one of us being around.
Yeah.
I would urge all of us, it's not about the money, it's not about work. We should take time and spend time with our children. And to that our sister that just called, I pray God heal you. I pray God give you the grace to overcome this terrible stigma that you went through.
Amen.
And shame on every man that will violate an innocent child.
God.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis. How can you violate an 8-year-old child? How can you even think of it? How do you look at a little baby and have that thought to touch them sexually? How can you even fathom that thought of doing that to a child? How? How? Are we now turning into monsters? Are we not turning into monsters? Thank you, sis. The caller will just end it. Thank you, sis, for always having this beautiful contribution. Thank you so much. Please. And if you know of anybody, if you're seeing any signs, please talk to a sister. If you see anything that is out of place, a behavior that's out of place, engage with a sister or a brother. Talk to them. Make them feel comfortable to want to open up. Thank goodness for forums like this. People can talk anonymously and express themselves. If I tell you guys I'm not broken, this evening I'm lying. If I tell you guys I'm not shattered, yeah, exactly, Josie. If I tell you guys I'm not broken, I'm lying. I have to hold myself. I think we're having our sister is calling. Hello, sis.
Yeah. As I was
yes, you're live.
as I became talk, If not the grace of God, I'm a prayerful man where God bless me with. Because this, when the urge, this pain come, I don't get affection for my husband.
Yeah. That's normal for survivors, sis.
Yes, when the urge come, I don't get affection for my husband.
God.
I don't get that.
Chai.
The affection, they die.
Chai.
Because of the experience I get. Because of what we are seeing. So, if not of prayers, if not of the man where God designer give me, he will talk say go.
Chai. The evil for our sight. Chai. Chai. 8 years. How do you even
Yes,
do
I
that?
don't get affection. I don't get affection for the man. At times, go before bed, I did like my brother or I know in short, I mean it's looking like say I don't we man for house.
You have no sexual affection for.
Yes. If not, say na God. Sometimes I go vex, say I want leave because of this devilish act.
Yeah. It's normal. Those are traumatic, those are post-traumatic symptoms, sis. Those are your post-traumatic symptoms that it's actually manifesting itself. And the reality is you have to have the necessary, as much as you have a supportive husband, as much as we are Christians and we pray, sis, as Africans, we've always had that mentality like we don't need counseling. Counseling is so important, sis. We cannot put a price on our happiness, on our life to feel fulfilled. Okay, as much as you have that beautiful husband of yours, which we thank God for, honestly, I just feel like maybe you guys can sit and discuss, and then you can meet like a professional person who will take you through every single step to help you heal, especially emotionally and psychologically. You know, there are different type of therapies that you would do. You don't have to take any medication. This will be people who will talk to you, explain to you. They will make you to almost relieve the experience, because by relieving the experience and accepting that the thing is of the past, it's the only way you can move forward, sis, and enjoy the life that God has so blessed you with. So I pray that you will talk with your lovely husband, and I'm sure he's already understanding. I don't think it will be any issues. And seek the professional help that you need. As Africans, we don't talk about this, but sis, we are here, we've moved out, we've seen things. We need to start accepting the reality as well, and use the resources that are available for us to better our lives.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm praying. I will get in touch with you. I will keep encouraging you. I will keep motivating you. I will keep reminding you and praying with you, so that we can get you to where you need to be and enjoy your matrimony and enjoy your home, because you deserve it. You deserve it, sis. Okay. So I want you to be strong. Everybody is sending you love. Be strong. We love you. We are behind you all the way, emotionally, spiritually and physically. We love you, sis. We love you. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you very much for the program.
No.
Thank you very much.
It's all right, sis. You're welcome.
I feel relief.
You're welcome. We are honored.
You don't know.
We are
You
honored.
don't know which way. It seems that God just bring you, pour this word for your mouth.
Wow.
We bring her out today.
Wow.
Some people don't know. I don't ever explain them, even for my friends, because I don't want me to coach me.
Yeah.
They laugh me.
No, don't tell your friends.
Already,
No, don't tell your friends.
The different coach, I no born.
No.
This, but they don't know
Yes.
which way I go through for my childhood before I reach this age.
Yeah. You don't have to discuss
Yeah.
that with your friends, sis. You will not. You will talk to a professional and to your God, and you've talked to us. It's anonymous call. You, because nowadays people will not understand you. They may not understand you, or they will understand but refuse to understand. So we just do things the right way, stay focused on the goal, and hopefully we can achieve that goal, because that's all we want for you. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you very much,
sis.
Bella. May God bless you for me.
No, bless you too, sis. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh, for sure, Muma. This person, yeah. Wow. If anything, I feel so humbled and honored that our sister is comfortable to talk on our show about this, because it takes guts to open up. And also our sister, the Tata Monono, is actually explaining her own side of her experience. Tata Monono says, I know it's the same. I would say the same thing to you, Big, that we need to seek the necessary professional help. And also I see it's about your dad. This has to do with your dad. We need to seek the professional help that will enable us to let go, to release ourselves, to free ourselves, in order for us to move on and be happy in life. Because if we don't do that, we're giving power in the hands of these, perpetrators, monsters, as I can call them, if you guys permit me call them that. So my heart goes to every single victim of rape, man, woman, child, girl, whatever, whoever. It's not an experience. From our sister's call, you can tell my heart. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight, because trust me, I've never been so moved. Ever since I started doing this show, I've not been broken to the core like I have listening to my sister talk today. We'll pray with her, and we are with her. So we're just going to try and round up the show. We're going to round up the show. My father told me if I don't support him, he will call me police, because he knows one or two things about me. That's blackmail. That's blackmail. A father blackmailing their own child, then I don't understand what it is. That's really bad. Really bad. So I'm going to talk about, I'm going to close. I want to close on a lighter note. Okay. I want to close on a lighter note, so at least we can go home and feeling lighter. And it will be talking about reflection, self-reflection. It's my my birthday. And obviously the day itself is on Saturday, but then I want to talk about reflecting. When birthdays come, we need to sit back and reflect, take stock or take account of what has happened the past year, and see how you can improve on yourself, where you've actually your shortcomings, and how you can move forward. Thank you so much, big sweet something. Thank you, darling. I appreciate. So yeah, Tata Monono's situation is deep as well. It's deep. I wish we could also chat. Yes, Juicy. I know. We await your testimony, sis. From Johnny M. It is well with you. Thank you, Johnny M. Thank you, darling. Tata Monono, we are so sorry, darling, to hear this. Sometimes we just need to pray hard too and seek professional help, especially when it comes to family. Take heart. Imagine your pain. Exactly, Tata Monono. We try, and I would always encourage professional help, because our culture has hindered us a lot to make use of these resources. We have to make use of them. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. As much as we are prayerful, we are Christians, we have the support around us, we still need to make sure that we are getting the professional help that we deserve, or that we have around available. So as it is my birthday, If anybody wants to call, please feel free to call. I knew I said the show was going to be an hour, but I'm not going to call. I won't cut the show because we're talking about a very sensitive thing, and there's no way I would stop this show unless my sister felt like she's spoken and aired out her mind and felt relieved, which I think she has, and we just need to make sure we follow up. So coming to my +1 now, let's cheer up a bit. 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 So coming to so we've already spoken about the professional, because I was going to talk about remedies, possible solution on how to deal with things like that. So we've already discussed that. So we go to like reflection, what I have reflected for the birthday award. Thank you, B. Thank you. Thank you, sis. I appreciate. Thank you. So what the reflection I have, the first thing question I ask myself come this +1 is, what role model do I want to be for my girl child or for the younger people? What type of role model do I want to be as I clock +1? Who do I want to be? I look back, I look around me, I also look at the role models I've had around me and the things they've done to impact my life positively. Christina Zara, thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you very much. How they've impacted my own life positively, and how I have benefited from it, and how I can also, play my part to make sure I do the same, or if not more, for other people around me. Okay. And the first thing that comes to mind is, I want to be able to teach my girl child or my boy child, okay, how to understand their worth as a woman. Seriously, oh, my mama, my namesake is in here. She's singing, mama, she's singing. Thank you for being here, sis. I want to be able to allow my girl child or my boy child understand their worth. Make them understand that it's important for them, or how they would love, they will want a man or a woman to love and treat them. That's the kind of role model I want. A mother, a sister, an auntie, who someone can look up to and say, you know what? She knows what she wants in life. She knows what it means by a man, treating her right. Because if I can't show my daughter or my if possible my future son or my nieces and my nephews how they should be treated by a man, I've failed them. I have failed them. And that's why sometimes I look on our social media streets and I see, oh, always, seriously, my dear mama, always, I always support ours. That's why I look on our social media street and I see the way some of our ladies are behaving in front of a camera. And I ask myself, is that how you want your younger sister to see you? Is that the image you want to paint or put out there about yourself? Is that the impact you want to have in the lives of the younger ones or the younger generation? Your future kids or your children? The way you carry yourself around, the way you present yourself, appreciation, the little appreciation, some of us lack it. I would love to teach my child to appreciate the smallest things in life, the gestures that people do, because those people, they are not condemned to do it. They are not obliged to do it. They do it out of their own kindness. They do it out of love. They must not do it. So you appreciate every single kind gesture, that someone does to you. If you haven't done, I've done a video before about the little acts of kindness. If you have not done so, please go watch that. I have a video about the little acts of kindness. It's a very important video for everyone to watch. Sorry, just a minute, guys, before we round up. Just 1 minute. So so appreciate, sorry guys, the baby just needed attention. Appreciate the little things that people give you. Appreciate it and pray and bless them and show kindness. Pass on that mantle of kindness to other people. It's very important. Remember, when juicy, when you leave this world, what will people remember you for? How will people remember you? Bella, the person who impacted the community positively, Bella who made sure people were happy, or the Bella who terrorized people, or the Bella who actually dragged people down to make herself feel good. This is the message I want to take with me as I move into another year in my life. So I want to thank every single one of you for watching with us today. Thank you all so much for your contribution and sharing your experiences, especially for our sister. And we still say we pray for you, we love you, we support you, we are with you. We are a community together, and hopefully you will get to a point where you have regained your life and taken control of the situation 100%. So thanks everybody for watching and sharing my special day with me. For those of you who are coming to watch afterwards, please don't forget to share this video, to like this video. And you can still, if you want to give anything to Bella for her birthday, there's a thanks button under this video. You can click on that little thanks button and drop a message. If you appreciate my content, if you want to say happy birthday, whatever you want to do, you can do that for me. So thanks everybody. I'm just going to give a shout out to those who are still here, and we can exit. So I want to give a special shout out, obviously, to my very own Mama, peace person. Mama, thank you so much. Jean Ken Dawn, my darling sis, thank you so much. You are a star. You're my backbone. Thanks for always being there. Greener Pasture, my darling sis. Billionaire Mindset, Jenny M. Thank you so much, sis, for coming and being with us and contributing. I appreciate you. Kasha, my love, thank you so much. Lady Ngowa, thank you, sis, and thank you for the birthday gift. I appreciate it. I'm Nana Chocolate, my chocolate sister. Thank you so much. Juicy, my support system. Thank you, sis, for always being there since day one. You've been there. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Tata Monono Big, thank you so much. And I'm humbled that you found my platform a safe one to share your experience. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big Sweet Something, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. BTV, thank you, sis. Thanks for being here. Who have I not called? Diva Need Help. Grafishna Devil, some of you are not here. Christina Zara, thank you, sis. Siri, thank you for being here, sis. I appreciate you. Prince Melvin Nation, thank you so much, bro, for always being supportive. Thanks every single one of you. Mimi Chirac, everyone who left afterwards. I appreciate you. I love you all. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Siri. I'm just going to play our very own sis, Siri, as we all exit the show. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you haven't liked the video, like the video. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and invite more people, please. Thank you, Tata Monana. Thanks, Big.
Our very own sis, the artist, is in the house. Hey. Ndogale, ndogalo. Eh. Mm, 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 Segete kanko, segete kante, segete kantonga, segete kankia. Another, 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 another. Gwegalo, gwegale, gwegalo. Thank you guys. Thanks everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Makabo soto lele. Segete canto, segete cantong, segete kankuru. Because of our caller, we'll do that on the next show. Okay, thank you, darling. Thank you, Miss Kim. Yele. Hello. Thanks, guys. Love you all. See you soon. Bye. Thank you, Mama.